Hi, Jason Gaston here, the Freedom Flipper, with another episode of Fix and Flip Real Estate. Now, before we get into the content of this video, I want you to click on the link below this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, click on the link in the description below this video and get our free contracts we use in our business every single day. Now, today's video is about buying houses from wholesalers. So if you are involved in fix and flip real estate, at some point in time, there's a good chance that you will buy some properties to fix and flip from wholesalers. It's a source of leads. You know, we do a lot of different things to find sources. We source from wholesalers, we source from real estate agents, we source from marketing, we source from networking, a lot of different sources. But today we're talking about buying, as a fix and flipper, buying houses from wholesalers. So the first thing I want to talk about when it comes to buying houses from wholesalers is, number one, don't take their word for it. Now, I'm not saying that to put down any wholesaler, because I am a wholesaler. I fix and flip, but I also wholesale. But what I mean is, when I say don't take their word for it, is I mean do your own due diligence. What that means is you do your due diligence. Don't trust their numbers. If they give you an ARV after repair value, don't just take their word for it. If they email it to you or text you or tell you about that deal and say the ARV is this number, the after repair value is a specific number, don't trust their number, because you're the one who's buying that deal, who's putting your money on that, right? You're taking the risk. Either you or your funding partners are taking risk to buy that deal. You're putting your money on the line, right? So you want to make sure you verify their numbers. Remember, as a wholesaler, they're just trying to sell that for and get as big a wholesale fee as they can. All right. Now that doesn't mean that every wholesaler inflates numbers or whatever, but for your own safety, make sure you verify their after repair value. Don't trust their numbers. Do your own due diligence, analyze, get a real estate agent, do a CMA or whatever you want to do to find the value of that property, but don't take their word for it. Do your own due diligence on the after repair value. Also, do your own due diligence on the renovation numbers. Because a lot of wholesalers, and again, I have no problem with wholesalers that do this, but a lot of wholesalers put a house under contract sight unseen, and at some point send somebody to take pictures of it, but they've never actually went and put their eyes on that house themselves. They may have somebody train their business to do that. But if you're putting your money on something, you're going to fix and flip it, you want to get your eyes on that deal, or someone in your business that you trust that understands what it costs to renovate a house to look at that deal. Because as a wholesaler, they will put a number for renovation. There are wholesalers who have never renovated a house, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm fine with people that all they do is wholesale. But they might not, if it's a new wholesaler or if it's a wholesaler who's never renovated a property, they might not quite understand all the real costs, the real hard costs of renovating a house. So first of all, don't take their word for it. Second of all, once you start signing up for wholesale on wholesalers buyers list, you're going to get a ton of emails. So what I would suggest you do is set up a specific email for wholesaler email to receive deals through email from wholesalers, because you're going to get a lot of them. And if it's in your main business inbox, it may distract and you may miss something that's a very important email, maybe about email about insurance on a property, or email about a buyer, or something that's really that you need to take care of immediately, and you want to have that first on your mind in your main business email, right? So you want to have a specific email for when emails come in from wholesalers. That way you can go in that specific email box, quickly scan it, filter out stuff that you know is just not going to work for you. The numbers don't work for your investing criteria, and go in there or have someone on your team go in there every day, take a look at those emails, pick out a few emails that have properties in them that may be of interest, that may be a type of deal that you want to buy. But just to keep the clutter in your email box, have a specific email box, and have someone on your team filter through those emails, and then only bring to your attention the ones that look like it could be something that you really want to purchase. That would be a great fix and flip deal for you, or whatever your exit strategy might be. But right now we're talking about fix and flip real estate. So when you're buying houses from wholesalers, don't take their word for it. Do your own due diligence. You're the one who's putting money on the line. You're buying a house in the name of your company. You're putting your name on the line, your company's name on the line, and very well you have a hard money loan or money or investors that are involved in that deal. So you want to make sure that you do everything you can to do all those numbers yourself to eliminate the possibility of buying a house based on somebody else's numbers, and then their numbers don't work, and you end up either making very little money, breaking even, or maybe even losing some. It's because if you're investing in real estate, you're actively fix and flip. It's just a law of numbers. If you buy enough properties, some of those, guess what? Some of those houses you fix and flip are going to be home runs. You're going to make a ton of money on those. Some of them are going to be, a double singles where you don't make quite as much. But guess what? There's also going to be some duds in there. So you got to prepare yourself for that, but you also got to do your best to keep those duds from happening by making sure when you're buying from wholesalers, you do your own due diligence. Thanks for watching. Before you get off the video, click on the link below this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click on the link in the description below this video and get our free contracts that we use in our business every single day. Again, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.